I have to ask these questions. They are standard questions that I'm required to ask.
Training exercise?
No, sir. Does it look like a training exercise?
Yeah, kinda.
Why? Why would you think it looks like a training exercise?
Because I have not done anything wrong tonight, and you were asking me all sorts of questions.
So, let's just start from the top. Like I said, we came here because you were passed out at the wheel.
Yes, I work 100 hours a week.
I completely understand that.
I'm very tired, sir.
I completely understand that.
Yeah, what is your problem, dude?
You've got strong odors of alcohol. You've got
no
signs
orders
and
of anything.
Signs and symptoms of impairment. I am 2.5, 3 feet away from you, and I know I'm smelling alcohol. Yep, I'm on. Just heads up. Looks it. There's no. Yeah, just in case. It doesn't look like he's on. It looks like it's in park. He's not on the brake pedal, but it's just better in case. Yeah, I'll guide you up. Just in case. A little bit more, a little bit more. You got about another 1.5 feet. Keep it going. A little bit more. Little bit more. Little bit. Like a couple inches now. Good. Good. That's an inch between you and him, just in case. Police department! Roll your window down. Why don't you come on out of the car?
Yes, sir.
Morning, I'm Officer Conn with the Palm Beach Gardens Police Department. We're out here because you're passed out at the wheel. Is everything all right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Want to come on out for me?
Yes, sir.
All right. So, what happened? How'd you fall asleep?
No answer to that.
You're not going to answer that?
How did I fall asleep?
Yeah. Just tired? Got an ID on you?
Yes, sir.
All right. Do me a favor. We're going to step away from the car. We're going to come over here in front of mine.
Sure.
Gardens left 23, top 27. Just hang out over here. All right, man. So what happened? What's going on?
Not much.
Not much? Just fell asleep behind the wheel at the gas station? Fell asleep behind the wheel at the gas station?
I'm sorry?
You fell asleep behind the wheel at the gas station?
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
So, we came up here because you were passed out behind the wheel. You were very asleep. My dash cam got you, so did my body worn camera, and so did my partner, who was the first one to find you.
Okay.
So, I'm just asking, what's going on? How'd you end up falling asleep? It's like 4 o'clock in the morning. What you doing out?
I don't know. I'm just at the gas station.
Okay. So I'm going to tell you what I know. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You've got strong odors of alcohol. You're swaying. You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. Those are all signs and symptoms of impairment. Your speech is a little bit slurred. I could go on. Flushed face. Okay. It's obvious that you've been drinking tonight. So how much did you drink? How much did you have to drink?
Nothing, sir.
Nothing? I don't believe that. I wasn't born yesterday, so I would appreciate you being honest with me. Because being honest will go much further than you lying and trying to hide the facts from the police. Just so you know, I'm a trained DUI investigator.
Of course, sir.
Okay, so that's what I'm saying. Don't lie to me. How much did you have to drink? Just be straight.
I'm not lying to you, sir. I'm just...
Did you take any medications?
No, sir. No, sir. No, sir.
No? Okay. Because strong odors of alcohol generally means that someone's been drinking. What'd you have? 1 drink, 2 drink, beers, cocktails?
Nothing, sir.
No? Okay. Not a single thing.
Bottle of alcohol in your
cup holder?
Nothing?
What is that? It looks like a beer?
It was a gift, sir.
It's a gift?
Yes.
Okay.
I know what you're talking about. Yes, that was a gift.
All right.
Unopened. For the
It's
record.
fine. You can have an unopened drink in your car. It's more than legal, but you gotta understand. When you smell alcohol, you got signs and symptoms of impairment. You got beer in your car, and then you start telling me you haven't been drinking tonight. It doesn't look very good, because a normal person doesn't just pass out behind the wheel at a gas station and show signs and symptoms of impairment like flushed face, slurred speech, bloodshot, watery eyes, and
Showing any signs or anything.
That's
sir.
fine. My body-worn camera has captured several of them. So,
I work 100 hours a week.
okay.
7 days a week.
What do you do for work?
I'm in hospitality, sir.
You're in hospitality. What do you do in hospitality?
I'm in the restaurant business.
Okay. What do you do? Do you run a restaurant? Are you a manager? Are you a waiter?
I own a restaurant, yes, sir.
Okay. What restaurant do you own?
I own Aqua Grill in Juno Beach.
Okay. And did you work today?
I did, sir.
All right. What time did you work?
I worked 5 a.m. until now.
Till now. Do you know what time it is without looking at your watch?
I do not, sir.
Okay. What do you know what time? What time did you approximately leave work?
I left work after the restaurant was closed.
So what time does your restaurant close?
Closes at 10 p.m. Sorry.
It closes at 10, and you left work immediately at 10 p.m.
No, I did not, sir.
No? How long did you stay there? How long after did you stay there?
Quite some time, sir.
Okay. So what time is that?
I don't know exactly.
Okay. And you're the owner and proprietor of the restaurant?
I am. And I went to my office and
Okay.
I worked on reports and other things, and I'm not sure what time I left.
All right, that's fine. Did you have anything to eat while you were working tonight?
Pardon me?
Did you have anything to eat while you were working tonight?
Of course I did.
What'd you eat?
A steak.
A steak? Anything else?
That's it.
All right. Have you, outside of working tonight, have you done anything else? Gone out anywhere?
No.
No.
Where are you
All right.
going with this, sir?
I'm just asking questions. Have you seen a doctor at all today?
No.
Have you received a bump on the head? Like, did you fall and hurt yourself?
No.
Do you have any problems with your legs or your body that would prevent you from walking a straight line, standing still?
Oh my God. Sir, what do you want?
I have to ask these questions. They are standard questions that I'm required to
Training
ask.
exercise?
No, sir. Does it look like a training exercise?
Yeah, kinda.
Why? Why would you think it looks like a training exercise?
Because I have not done anything wrong tonight, and you were asking me all sorts of questions.
So, let's just start from the top. Like I said, we came here because you were passed out at the wheel.
Yes, I work 100 hours a week.
I completely understand that.
I'm very tired, sir.
I completely understand
Yeah.
that.
What is your problem, dude?
You've got strong odors of alcohol. You've
There's
got
no
signs
orders
and
of
symptoms.
anything.
Signs and symptoms of impairment. I am 2.5, 3 feet away from you, and I know I'm smelling alcohol.
Okay, well you
Odors of an alcoholic
are
beverage.
not that expert. So what do you want, ma'am?
So I'm going to ask if you'd be willing to participate in a series of standardized field sobriety exercises to
Oh my
determine
God.
your ability to operate your motor
No.
vehicle tonight.
No.
No?
Guys, no. None of this. None of this. I don't know what you guys are messing with me for. No. I'm tired. That's it. I'm
going to inform you that I am offering you the opportunity to dispel my suspicion of your impairment. Okay? Refusing to participate in my standardized field sobriety exercises takes away your ability to dispel my suspicion of your impairment. Refusing to participate in these exercises can be used against you in court should it get that far.
I understand. Yes.
Do you understand what I've just explained to you?
I very understand. Yes, I have attorneys, and yes, we all understand.
Okay, so would you be willing in participating in these field sobriety exercises?
No.
Why is that? You said you haven't been drinking. This is your opportunity to prove that. To prove that you are functionally capable of operating
Because I
a motor
don't trust the
vehicle.
system. That's why.
I've given no one no reason to not trust me.
You have asked questions that have nothing to do with anything.
In fact,
about
they do.
me.
If you've been working all day, say 20 hours for the whole day,
I have, guys. Come on.
look at me, not them. If you've been working,
I kind of trust these guys instead of you, to be honest.
okay.
You're picking a fight on me, so
I have
I don't
not
know what
picked a
you
fight.
want, man. I am so sorry. I employ people.
That does not mean that you can't be drunk at the moment.
I very
be that
understand that. Yes, I get that, dude. I am fucking tired, man.
You know what else makes you tired?
Pardon me?
You know what else makes you tired?
What's up?
Alcohol can make you tired.
My restaurant is under bankruptcy right now, and I am killing myself to fucking keep that open.
Oh, I'm sorry that that's what's going on, but right now I'm not worried about what your restaurant is. I'm trying to ensure that you are safe to operate a motor vehicle.
I would never put anyone under anyone. Nothing. I would never keep anyone under...
Look, understand, I don't want to arrest you. I'm here to give you the opportunity to take that motor vehicle and leave, but you need to be willing to work with me to do that.
What are you talking about, dude?
I've explained to you what I'm talking about. I've got signs and symptoms of impairment. I am affording you the opportunity to dispel my suspicion, because right now I suspect that you are under the influence of alcohol.
Impairment.
It's not illegal to have a drink and operate a motor vehicle. It's illegal to be impaired and drive.
I very much understand that, sir.
Okay.
I very much understand.
So why aren't you going to be willing to cooperate with me? I've given you no reason to believe that I'm going to put cuffs on you. I'm trying to avoid that. Your cooperation ensures that I'm giving you the fair chance to dispel my suspicion.
I get that.
Okay.
So what do you want?
Just for you to participate in my standardized field sobriety exercises. They're simple. They're not going to hurt. I've done them myself dozens of times.
Yeah, no, I'm good. But, I don't trust the system. That's all. I know how it works. Again, I have worked 100 hours this week. I am so tired. So I step 1 inch off whatever you want.
There's much more than that.
I don't trust you, dude.
Have I given you a reason not to trust me?
Yes, absolutely. You have made accusations that have no founding at all. None. I'm tired, man. Again, I work 100 hours a week.
So do you think you should be operating a motor vehicle if you're that tired enough to fall asleep at a gas station?
No.
All right. So therein is my concern.
I'm not operating a vehicle.
The vehicle was on, you had to turn the car off, and you had to step out of the car. You were at the gas pump asleep at the wheel. That is called actual physical control of a motor vehicle in the state of Florida.
I understand what it means. I understand a DUI. I understand what a DWI, a DWAI is.
There's no DWAI.
I know, that's like in but yeah. But anyway. I get it. I understand. But I'm not impaired. I'm tired. That's it.
So let's take the opportunity to
get
to that.
There's no opportunity or anything, man. I'm fine. I am fine. I am fine. I'm tired. I'm not going to take your test. Can I please go home?
No. At this time, I'm putting you under arrest.
Why?
Because don't resist or you're going to get charged with resisting. Put your hands behind your back right now. You tensing up is resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Put your arms behind your back.
Yes, sir.
Bring your fingers together. Turn your hands inward.
Yeah?
No, turn your hands inward. Go into my driver's side door and grab it.
Nice.
Relax.
You almost pull over. That means that you're trying to catch your balance. So you're not relaxed, just tensing up.
Oh my God.
I'm just being honest with you.
Yeah, buddy. Whatever.
Thank you. Turn your hands.
Okay.
Bring them closer. Grab the ones that don't have the, yeah. It's alright. Here. Bring your wrist out.
Yes, sir.
I'm trying to make this comfortable for you, man.
Yes, sir. Will you use one of mine?
We'll be alright. I'm just trying to get this wrist brought in. Turn your hands like this.
Yeah.
I do. They're in my front seat. I'm going to go turn on my camera. Just bring it back over this way. Alright. Is there anything on your person that's going to poke me, stick me, or hurt me?
No, sir.
No horseshoes, hand grenades, knives, needles, guns?
Okay.
let me ask you another question. Things that he take out your pocket, let's say money, anything like you want it in your vehicle, or you want to take it with you? Say like let's say cash and everything. Like you got some cash. You want to put it back in your vehicle?
Yes, please.
Okay. So you want
Cash
the money
will
to be back in the car. Anything else?
I've never been in a situation, so I don't know.
Well, I'm saying like anything where you find your person, if you want it to be put in your vehicle, it's up to you. If you can take your phone, stuff like that. But let's say you bring cash to the jail, they'll take it. Yeah, they'll be taken.
I don't know, sir.
So I'm saying, if you want to leave it in the car.
I don't know, sir.
It's not you don't know. It's a yes or no.
You're wearing a belt?
I'm sorry, sir. Yes, I am working vault. Yes,
So
sir.
yes.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the belt.
Separate your legs for me.
Okay. Cash you want in the
Stop
car.
beside this. Ski. Oh.
You want to take the shoes off?
Nah, I'm gonna have him do that later. You want to take a seat?
You got a property back?
No, I don't. I'll use the other one that Joe Disney unless you got one.
I think
Alright, go and take a seat. Yes, sir.
it's fine.
Try and sit with your hands in the actual chair, because I need to go and get the seatbelt on you. Alright, just tight. I'll be right back. Ski. Speed, can you watch him real quick? You want blue? Alright, so that's that.